Alright, we're at the shops at Belle. This used to be called Peking or something. They've changed their name. I think it's still good though. So, one way to tell this is good is the fact that all the customers always eating here are Chinese. Alright, this place is called Yi Pin Xuan or something. I'm not pronouncing that right. Let's go through the menu. They've cleaned up the menu. It's a lot more chaotic before. So these dishes are like $4 here. That's what. But they do have these huge pots of soup, but they're quite good. I've had almost everything on this menu now. So we got 2 bowls of rice here, and here's like the pork soup. It's quite big, you know. This is actually a pretty tall thing of soup. And here's your standard like size Chinese spoon, right? So one person would have a really hard time trying to finish that, unless they're American. All right. So we got some what looks like metal chopsticks, which are good. Better than throwing out chopsticks every meal, and they got some texture on them. They're not super thin toothpick chopsticks, which a lot of Koreans seem to like. So let's take a look in here. There's a Szechuan peppers there. This is gonna be very, it's gonna clear out the nose. Chili peppers, pretty natural looking slabs of pork. Not like puffy pork, which is injected with chemicals. Although I don't really know what goes on in that kitchen, so who knows. But I've probably eaten here like 20 times, and it's always good. It's never let me down. So let's see about this here. Some cabbage. It's delicious. It's a little bit spicy. It's a little bit oily, but it's very flavorful. So flavorful you might want to eat it with rice. Fantastic. This next dish was called dry potato chips, but they're clearly wet. But there's a little heating element down there. Alright, so we got some fresh cilantro, looks like. And we got some big peppers, red and green. I don't think they're spicy peppers though. Alright, let's just try this slice here. Interesting. I can hear something boiling down there. I think it's cooking the onions down there. A bunch of onions, raw onions. So, those will cook. I'm having a hard time describing these. I think there's a lot of cumin in this. It's a little bit salty. It's very savory though. I don't see any meat though, but it has a lot of flavor. I think I'm gonna let this cook a little bit, see how those onions turn out. Alright, that sterno kind of stuff is burnt out after a good 5 minutes, maybe 10. The potatoes were already cooked and quite flavorful, but let's see how those onions ended up. Well, they definitely don't look raw anymore, so I guess that's good. The best way I could describe this is like hash browns. Like, there's like Chinese hash browns, but far more flavorful. I would have never guessed a potato dish would have been so good. From China, that is. I don't know why, but let's try it now with some rice. Yeah. I wish I knew the name of the sauce here. It's quite good. Yeah, that pepper cooked down nicely. It's not spicy, it's not sweet, it's not sour. It's just a savory dish. So I like it quite a lot. Alright, the last thing we ordered are just some steamed buns with some like chives or something in there. So just soft. Yeah, really hot. Very soft. Not much flavor, but that's fine because everything else has so much flavor. So like, can dip it in some of this spicy soup here. Yeah, that's really good too. Or make a little potato sandwich. This might possibly be my favorite Chinese restaurant in the world. And I've been to China, I don't know, 5 times maybe? Yeah. Alright, anyways, we'll see what the bill ends up being. So there's our bill. That big bowl of soup is around $10. One of those dishes like $3, another more like $6 or $5. And then the rice, I assume, or the tea or the soda or something, is around $22, I think. And we have to take basically half of everything we ordered home. It's a lot of food. It's really good. Anyways, try it out. Oh, this is what it used to be called, Grand Peking, but now it's this new name. Anyways, see you in the next restaurant.